Welcome, 5th grade clarinet players. This is a recording of Miss Westfall taking you through your B-flat scale. Now, what you're going to need is your book out, page 22. On page 22 is number 88. Now, before you look really confused because you're like, Miss Westfall called this the B-flat scale, I did know what I'm talking about. The deal is this. In band, some of our instruments don't necessarily match what another instrument plays. For example, in big group band, when we play this, okay, this C major scale, number 88, you will start on a C. Your last note is going to be a C. Your middle note of this is going to be a C. But the deal is that we call it the name of basically what the piano would play to match our instrument, which would be B flat. So it's going to be really weird. I'm always going to call this the B flat scale, but you will always start on a C. Now, that's why having the book out and handy is a good thing, okay? So if you look, your first note in the C major scale or B flat scale is a C. Surprise. The last note is a C. The middle note of that top line is a C. By the way, today we're only doing the top line. Ignore the bottom. We'll get to that later, okay? So the C scale is supposed to just go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, all the way up to high C. But if you look at the C in the middle of this song, you're going to notice that's not a high C. Now, the deal is the high C is a pretty high note for most of you guys. Right now, I think only one of you 5th graders is working on a high C. So let's talk about let's just worry about him later, okay? So we're gonna go C, D, E, F, and if you notice, after the F in this number 88, we drop way down low. Now, before you look at that note and go, wait a second, what note is that? Remember, new notes are always somewhere on the page. You just gotta look for them. In this instance, if you look at your page, boom, number 85, you're going to see two new low notes, a low A and a low G, okay? So we'll play C, D, E, F, and instead of playing G, no fingers, we're going to play a low G. Of course, we talked about this before we left for break, but high G is no holes, low G is all the holes, okay? So far we've got C, D, E, F, low G, followed by the low A, okay, and then B, and then C. Now, really quick, before we get going and playing this, look at the low G and recognize what it looks like. If you had to describe that low G to me, how would you describe it? Okay, if you notice, the low G is not a line now. It is 2 lines under the staff, and it sits under that second line. If you compare that to the A is 2 lines under, but the A goes through the second line. So the low A is a line note. Okay, that's how you've got to look and find those differences between them. Because if you just go, oh, that's a low note, that's not going to help you down the road, okay? So we'll play through this. So one more time, really quick before we play, you got C, D, E, F, low G, all the holes, A, followed by B with your middle finger, and then C. And then after the C, you just come and do the exact same thing, but backwards. So back down B, A, G, F, E, D, C, okay? We did this before break, our lovely break, I guess, whatever this is, we would call this. But I just want to make sure I review all of that with you before you just jump in. Now, this is written as a half note and then quarter notes. We're going to play this all as half notes right now. 2 beats each, just so you get some time to move your fingers, okay? Here we go. Number 88. 1 and 2 and ready and... There is your B-flat scale. For you, we would call it the C scale. So there it is. Happy practicing, guys. It's a great warm-up for you.